Now let's go back out to Todd Walker, who finally is on the phone with us, live from Civic Center Park. And Todd, what we're hearing is that we have some injuries after a reported shooting.
Yeah, Mark, we shortly, right around 5 o'clock, Civic Center Park went from a place where thousands of people were gathered to have a good time, to enjoy 420. It is now wrapped in crime tape. Police officers are all over the area. Witnesses are telling me right around 5 o'clock, 4 to 5 shots rang out. At least one person was hit. From what they told me from people who were right in the area, it looked like a woman might have been hit in the ankle. We are seeing a lot of police activity. We've seen ambulances rushing around. Not sure of the woman's condition, but again, witnesses telling me at least one person was hit, possibly in the ankle. Police are swarming this area. People who are here to celebrate 420, they have been pushed out. Again, Civic Center Park is wrapped in crime tape. I'm told this happened right around the amphitheater section, right towards the stage, and so that is the concentration of police officers right now. Again, if you are in this area, stay out of the area. A lot of people are really disappointed that this happened because of the progress that they think that the marijuana has made through Amendment 64, that they think that this is going to be tarnished with what has happened here. Again, shots fired at Civic Center Park following the 420 rally in Civic Center Park right by the amphitheater. We'll continue to follow this, bring you more details. We've been speaking with witnesses, and we'll bring that to you as soon as we get it. Mark, Cheryl.
Todd, actually, I'm relieved to hear your voice. We've been concerned about you. I mean, it's just we don't know where in the park this is happening, and we're watching Sky 9 video as we're talking to you, and you just see people running in every direction. So certainly it's got to be scary at that point. Do you know if there's anybody in custody? Is there any word on who they might be looking for, or that part of the investigation? It may be way too early for that, but we did want to ask.
That I don't know if they have anyone in custody yet. We're seeing people who are, again, they are making their way out of Civic Center Park right now. Everyone basically scattering in every direction because it was a crowded area when these shots went off. Sir, did you say that you were right there when it happened?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me what you saw, what you heard?
Actually, I just was, there was a concert, obviously, and the music was just playing, and all I felt was just like a big thrust of people coming behind me, and they knocked me forward, and there was two sets of barricades between the crowd and the stage, and so I obviously knocked the first set over, and then my leg got jammed up a little bit, and then I'm thankful to God to be alive, because you know that many people are running to get out of some area and then ducking, and I mean that's how people get trampled dead, you know. I like to tell my fellow Americans that why does every kind of event have to end in some kind of tragedy with somebody getting hurt, like this, you know, the Boston Marathon, and now this? I mean,
you said that you were right near the stage. Where were you? Where were the shots fired?
I didn't even hear the shots. Actually, I just felt the thrust of people coming behind me because I was so close to the speaker. So I probably didn't. You know, it was further back in the crowd. So like I said, all I felt was a thrust, and my goodness, that was unbelievable.
But a lot of people were in the area where you were.
Very sure, yes. Okay, like I said, my friend, we were hanging out, and I don't even know where she's at.
Okay. All right, so we're glad to hear that you are okay. Thank you so much. Mark and Cheryl, obviously a lot of people who are panicked in this area. Thousands of people, as we mentioned, possibly tens of thousands were in the area when these shots were fired. Witnesses are telling me 4 to 5 shots were fired in this area, so a lot of people were around when this happened. If there was only one person is hit, that would be very fortunate as far as this event goes, because of how many people were in that area. We're continuing, as we said, to follow this. We don't know if anyone's in custody yet, but a lot of people, a lot of police officers have swarmed this scene. Again, Civic Center Park now wrapped in crime tape, where it was a festival before.
All right, Todd Walker reporting live from Civic Center Park, where there was a shooting this afternoon, as you can see from our Sky 9 video. And that is videotape, by the way, not a live picture. People scattering in every direction as that happened. And in fact, towards the top of our broadcast today, we did a story that Denver police were saying that they were less concerned about people smoking marijuana at the rally and more concerned about security today, given the events of the past week.
Certainly. It's such a tragic week on so many fronts in so many parts of our country, so people sort of have a high level of anxiety anyway. So Todd Walker's busy gathering that information. We will keep updating this story for you on the networks of 9 News.
And now to our other top story. Sky 9 captures tens of thousands of people scattering, running for their lives after shots ring out at the annual 420 rally at Civic Center Park downtown. 9 News reporter Todd Walker was just blocks away when the shooting began, and he's live downtown again tonight. Todd, we have now learned that 3 people were hurt.
Yeah, within the last couple of hours, we learned that a third person was injured in that shooting. We're told they're under the age of 18. They were just grazed by the bullet, so they were okay enough that they walked themselves to the hospital. Police tell us all three people they have non-life-threatening injuries, so they should be okay. Regardless, though, this was not the way today was supposed to go.
Even through all the smoke at Civic Center Park, you can tell there is something in the air.
But it's all about Denver for today. It's beautiful out here. I love it.
Like, oh my gosh, somebody, like in the park, you were all just getting high. Like, yeah.
A sense of excitement.
420! 420, yeah.
That nothing can ruin this historic day.
We came all the way from Atlantic City just for this.
Even the officers and everyone else are more, they got other things to worry about other than dealing with the potheads that are sitting here getting high and eating food, That's pretty much what everyone does.
But it doesn't take long for the air to clear, and that sense of excitement turns to panic.
Just gunshots went off, 4 or 5, like pop, 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 pop. Everyone just ran.
And this girl actually got shot in the ankle.
A crowd of tens of thousands gathered for a peaceful rally, strangers celebrating something in common.
Yeah, I was halfway across the park when I heard the gunshots, ran across because I have advanced first aid.
It didn't take long for those strangers to have another thing in common.
My homeboy got shot.
How bad is it?
In his leg.
They were all survivors.
It's because everyone was trying to get over that green fence, and everyone just jumped over there, got over there.
So now that the smoke and the panic has cleared, what's in the air is something completely different.
It's a sad thing, because it's a good cause, that's not what it's about, it's a real sad thing,
So police know that there were a lot of people with cameras in the area this evening when the shooting happened, so they want you to take a look at this description and see if anyone in your photos matches it. They're looking for one black man, about 6 feet tall, 180 pounds, wearing a gray hoodie and a blue North Carolina hat. There's a second suspect. This is a more of a vague description. Another black man wearing a black and white checkered shirt. If you have any information, call police. Police really want to speak to anyone who was in the area at the time of this shooting. A lot of people scattered, but a lot of people taking video, taking photos, and they want to see those photos to see if you caught the suspects in your camera as they were fleeing the area. 420 events were supposed to continue tomorrow. Mark, those have been canceled.
I know a lot of people said they were just as terrified by that huge crowd all running in one direction as they were by the shots that were fired behind them.
Absolutely. I talked to people who were slammed up against barriers as people were trying to get away. A lot of people didn't hear the shots. They just saw this crush of people coming towards them. It was lucky that no one was seriously hurt or trampled as people were running away. There were tens of thousands of people here.
No question. Todd Walker reporting live downtown. Todd, thank you.